Hey, all of you, welcome to Quant Masters. This is Anudeep, and we are back again with another interview experience. And today with us, we have got Darshan, who's recently got placed in Mindtree and is here to share his experience with us. So without any delay, let's get started. Hi, Darshan, how are you?
Hello, sir. Sir, how are you, sir? I'm fine.
I'm doing great, man. Darshan, first of all, congratulations for getting placed. We at Quant Masters are really happy for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Darshan, before we getting into the video, that is the interview process of Mindtree, I would want you to give a brief introduction of yourself, which college, which place, which branch, all of that.
Okay. First of all, thank you for allowing me to introduce myself. I am Darshan Chokhani. Currently, I'm pursuing my Bachelor's of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering from Narula Institute of Technology. I stay currently in West Bengal, Kolkata. And currently, I am in my 8th semester. And I have recently placed in the Mindtree with a post of graduate engineer trainee at a package of 4 LP.
Okay, super. Now let's start with the Mindtree interview process. What was the first round? When was it? What was it all about?
Okay, so the first round was basically a MCQ round, and it has been taken place on 3rd September 2022.
Okay.
So basically MCQs contains like 4 sections. It was a logical, which was of 20 minutes. Then it was a quant aptitude, which also was 20 minutes each, having questions like 15 each. 15. Then 15 questions each. And then we come to the section 3, that is a computer programming section, which was include of 35 minutes. And there was a question of 25 questions with like all were MCQs, but the computer programming questions were based on full technical, like operating system, computer networks, then OOPS. There are some also pseudocodes were also there where we have to choose the correct option or the output. And the last section was the voice assessment. Voice assessment was basically a communication assessment, I can say, where we have to like read the question which has been presented. We have to one story has been given. We have to answer correctly all the stories based on questions. And then also there was one situation-based question which was provided in the voice assessment, that if I am in an airplane, and if currently airplane crash, means it is a situation where airplane is crashing, or if you held like that situation, then what you will do in that situation. So basically in all these situations, I have to speak in front of the auto, means in front of the bot. I have to speak everything. And this all voice assessment was of 20 minutes also, 20 to 30 minutes.
20 minutes.
And it was an elimination round. And the results were out in the 5th September. So I was selected after the first interview.
Okay. So after 2 days, you got to know the results, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, coming back to again this first round where you had 4 sections in total, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So quant was 15 questions, 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Same logical, and this was the technical was
35 minutes.
35 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me more about these. What kind of questions were asked? What was the difficulty level? Starting with quant.
Okay, so basically in the quant, it was like I have faced the questions like it was a unique question paper for all. So like I have faced the questions on the trains from the quant trains pattern. I have also faced the 2 questions on clocks.
Okay.
And then also I have faced some of the questions from the numerical ability, where the series or the pattern we have to define. So this was all I remember of the quant, and the logical was full on based on reasoning. So like it was I can say that it was on blood relation. Then it was on circular arrangement, sitting arrangement questions. And also it was one more question of logical reasoning, where we have to find whether that particular true or false situation, whether that statement is true for this situation or another statement is true. So this was a unique question. That true and false situation I have not seen. So it was a unique question for me. And the computer programming, as I have told earlier, it was based on operating systems. It was 3 to 4 questions. Data structures and algorithms, the pseudocodes were there. So it was like 5 to 6 pseudocodes MCQs were there. Networking, I have faced 1 question on networking only. But my other fellow mates have faced like 5 to 6 on networking. So it was a change, like means they have randomized the questions. Yeah, it was a randomized pattern. And on the voice assessment, it was like inside the voice assessment, there were like 2 to 3, I can say, subsections. First subsections were like 5 reading sentence were provided. I have to read each sentence correctly. And I have to record, I have to read each sentence in within 30 seconds. More than
Okay.
30 seconds, I cannot take. Then another subsection was like, I have to, it was a preposition, like fill in the blanks was given. I have to say the answer, like full sentence I have to say with the correct preposition. And the third subsection was, as I have told, it was a situation and a story based. So it was all about 20 minutes.
Okay, okay. So now coming to the difficulty level of each section, if you have
Yes, sir.
to rate these difficulty level out of scale 1 to 10, like what would be the difficulty level?
I would say like as a computer programming for me it was easy because as I've studied the technical from from the college, so it was easy. Logical, as I've saying that a relation based question, blood relation was easy, but the true false situation was little medium, I would say, not more than medium.
Yeah, okay.
Quant was easy, as quant was all the like from the practice which I have done, so all the it was there, so quant was very easy. And the voice assessment, as means voice assessment I was giving the first time, because communication round I have not given before that. So the communication round was, I would say, for a first timers it will be a little bit medium or tough, but after that, as now all the companies are including a communication round, so then you will have a practice. For the first timers it will be little bit tough.
Okay, okay. So now one more question that I have here is like, were you able to switch between the sections, or were you able to go back to the previous question and change the answer, or how was it?
So actually, sir, the logical, quant and programming was a one section together, so I can change it.
Okay.
But the voice assessment was after completion of these three only voice assessment took place. So voice assessment, I cannot switch.
Okay, okay. And one more thing, I mean, did you guys have any eligibility criteria to attend this?
Yes, sir. It was the eligibility of like 60% throughout, and there will be no backlogs.
Okay.
And education gap is there, 1 to 2 years education gap was allowed.
Okay.
So
okay.
it was all about the eligibility criteria.
Okay. So this was done on 3rd of September. You got your results on 5th of September.
5th September.
So what happened after that?
So after 5th of September, on 6th or 5th evening, I have got, as I was knowing, there was a second round also. So on 5th evening, I have got the mail that you have cleared, and then you will be proceed to the second round. Basically, this second round is, I would say, it is a mandatory, but this round is basically for higher package. If you want to get eligible into your higher package, then you have to clear this round. Then you will be eligible for like 5.5 and 7.5 package. So this second round took place on 7th of September.
Okay. So what was this round all about?
So, sir, basically, second round was a coding, full-on coding fetch question. It was a 60 minutes. There was two coding questions. One was full-fledged DSA question, like from the linked list I have faced. And one question I have faced from the string. So I was able to solve only one question from that, because for linked list was little bit medium tough for me, as I have not practiced that much. And then after this 60 minutes, there was a bot interview of 15 minutes with same bot interview. So bot interview is like in front of our desktop, there will be one AI based bot who is asking question and we have to answer. Like the questions were based on, we can say it was a story based also. They have asked the English comprehension, prepositions. Also there was the technical questions, like it was asking what is the complexity of bubble shot? What is the complexity of selection shot? So it was a mix of all that. And it was of 15 minutes. Bot interview was of 15 minutes.
The technical was 60 minutes, right?
60 minutes to coding.
Okay. So after that, what happened?
So after that, on like 8th or 9th, I got to know that I have not cleared the second round, but I'm still eligible for the interview, because base package was there. So as I cleared the first round, so I was eligible for base package interview. So interview took place on 30th September.
30th September.
30th September. So I was having a time of like 7 to 8 days to prepare. So it was a lot of time.
So what kind of questions were asked in the interview? It was a HR interview?
So actually it was a technical plus HR. One interview took place, which was of 20 to 25 minutes. And technical first, actually, as I entered the interview, first the sir has greet me and I also greet sir. Now then sir has asked me to introduce myself, which means including my hobbies and everything I have done till now, about the projects and everything. Then as I have explained about the projects in my introduction, sir has asked more about the projects, my final year projects, how much projects till now I have done in my curriculum, what was the criteria, what was the domain, all this. Then sir has switched to the full technical question part, where sir has asked the OOPS concepts, Like it was an abstraction. I was asked, but there was a condition we have to explain with example, not a direct definition. You cannot explain with direct definition. You have to explain with example. So I've explained with a car example. It was a very like common car example I've explained. And then also I have got to know, I've asked was like, it was a overloading and overriding concept. And then one question I was asked from the C++, which was like a function overriding, which is method, means it is different in Java. Method overriding, it is different in C++.
Yes.
So these two questions I have asked, means it has been asked. And the last question from the HR, from the managerial perspective, actually sir has asked, which is the why you are choosing Mindtree, what is the reason?
Okay.
So it was like, I have told that as means Mindtree was my priority from the first only, because I have heard that Mindtree is a very good company for the freshers to go, and it provides a lot of learning development. The learning development of the Mindtree is very, very good. And also I've told that the projects which Mindtrees are doing currently are very nice. It was a high-end projects they were doing on the DevOps and AI ML, which is a trending technology. So this was answer like which I have given, like this was my main criteria of going into the Mindtree. So all interview process was of 25 minutes, roughly about 25 minutes.
Okay, and this was conducted on 30th of September.
30th of September.
Yeah, okay. When did you get to know about the results of this round?
So actually the results got in just 2 days after, 2 to 3 days after only I got to know the results.
Great, great. Okay. So now one more thing that I wanted to ask you is, now you have been placed at 4 LPA, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir. I have been placed at 4 LPA.
So could you, do you have any details of the salary breakdown or estimate of what would be the enhanced salary?
So till now is not the estimate. I doesn't know, but the enhanced salary as far as I have like got in the offer letter, and which has been in the offer letter also, it is not estimated one, because after also base salary also you get to cut in more of the like all the which happens, like cutting also happen, like TDS and tax also. So the base salary which I have heard from my seniors and all, which which I will get is like 27 to 28K, around 27 to 28K.
Okay. Great, man. So that was Darshan's interview experience with Mindtree, guys. Now coming to us, Quant Masters, how was your experience with Quant Masters, and would you recommend us to any of your friends or juniors?
So first of all, like I was I would like to like thank you very much to the Quant Masters team, like everyone, Himanshu sir, Sashank sir, and each and everyone like who is like a part of the Quant Master team for designing such like good and such excellent curriculum. It was a like wonderful experience for me, like, and also to do the live classes 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. Also, I got the habit of doing that. So because of the Quant Master only, I've got it. The I would say that if you want to clear aptitude and technical, please come to Quant Masters. It is my guarantee that Quant Master will prepare you so much that you will be you can easily clear not one company, but more than one company, like 2 to 3 companies that easily clear in your placements, in your college placements. So I would recommend, like, to my friends, to my juniors who will come after me, who will take suggestion, I would recommend, surely I will recommend Quant Masters.
Thank you, Darshan. Thank you so much for being so nice to say such nice words. Okay. And once again, congratulations for you for getting placed, and thank you so much for taking your time and doing this. I'm sure this would help a lot of students who are preparing for their placements right now and looking out for information. So all the very best to you. Okay, so that's it from our side for today, guys. We will be back again with another video. Till then, have a great time. Take care.